All right, so back again with the second pot of watermelon. And again, these are crimson. Let's see if I can get you close to see that. Crimson sweet watermelon that I purchased from Lowe's at a premature state, and I've been growing them. And I've only had these ones here for about, I'll say I've had these plants here for around about maybe 10 to 11 days. I've had them that long after I bought them. So they're getting on up there. And we want them to try to start bearing some fruit soon. So we're going to try to kind of push this plant along gently, of course, but we're going to push it along. And anything that's dead or diseased, we're kind of going to just get rid of because we don't need it. Again, we want to focus on the plant growing. And again, you see me just cutting off what's problematic. And that's like on every level because we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need it in there at all. It's just going to cause more disease. Just cut it off. It's got a lot of disease on it, but we got it off. All right, so on that branch, we're good. Now again, you just want to kind of go around the bottom and look and see like here. Same thing, and see if you go down to that leaf part and it's already like rotten and corroded and it's damn near to the branch, then you'll just go ahead and cut that off because there's no need in keeping that. Okay, so then now that that's been done and we've kind of cleaned it out, we're looking through, like I said, right here in between, I'll show you this, right in between here where you'll see where it's kind of dark, you'll just kind of pluck that off because, again, we are trying to minimize the amount of dead anything on these plants. We don't want it there. We don't need it. It is a waste of energy. And then we'll just clean out our pot there and take some of these little pieces out. Okay, so watermelon's looking good. Again, like I said, I did water these prior to doing anything to them, trimming them or anything of that sort. And we're just kind of watching these watermelons. The watermelons they're doing pretty good. They're growing. There's not showing any particular signs of, and see, I see a little spider mite in there. He's trying to bite my little finger off. Hi, little spider. I'm not going to hurt you because you're probably beneficial. I'm sure you are. All right, so let's take this back to the garden. And we're going to pick up a couple more plants and reconvene. And I'll show you some things. The next plants that we're actually going to kind of tend to a little is going to be, I actually have basil over there. And I have some peppers that I just started. So I'm going to show you what they look like after starting them. Me and my son did those last night. So we did some of those prior to this. But I'm going to show you what they look like. So I'll be right back.